In this video, we're going to take a look at efficient ways to build the base artwork for these two. So just how to draw and duplicate the lines. Now the one on the left is just a curved line. Any curved line will do, and I'm going to apply a stroke to it. And then you can double-click the rotate tool, enter anything that when multiplied gets to a full circle. So you can do that by just entering 360 and divide it by anything, and then hit copy, and then with Ctrl D or on the Mac Command D, just duplicate that. And then you get that kind of line work. Now this one is more interesting because we need to take a look at selecting. Let's first take a look at what we need. So since we need to move the center, we need to do this with lines that go from the center to the outside. And then we have the circles, which are just circles. So to create those lines from the center to the outside, I'm going to just drag that line and then take the rotate tool, hold down Alt and click here. And again, same thing. And I'm just going to enter 10. 360 is divisible by 10 just fine. So let's just go to copy and then make that circle complete. So now what we need is the circle, and we actually need two circles, one on the outside and one small one. So I'm going to start here. Hold down Alt to drag from the center, and of course Shift, and drag it like this. I'm not going to the end point because then it won't be precise, and you will have some trouble with the ones at the 1 or 2 position. So make it a little smaller like that, so that you are sure that they are crossing here and there's no gap. And then we need the one in the center, which is smaller, so I need to deselect in order to make that like this. So now what's better when doing this, we just use different colors. That's easier for selecting afterwards. And then I'm going to make a blend. Double-click the blend tool and specified steps, and make some in-between steps, just how many you need. So now we need to move the center to the bottom. And for that, we need to take a look at selecting. And that is kind of interesting. So we have a shape. So that circle is a shape. You see, it's an ellipse. And when that is not selected, and you take the selection tool, and you click here, then of course you select it. But also when you click on the center, you select that, although it is not filled. When you take the direct selection tool, you see the same happens. And also when you click and drag, you select that. So now we also have a setting. Let's go to Window Attributes and let's select that. And we have the setting here, which shows the center or doesn't show the center. So let's turn that off. Now, since this is a shape, it shows the center anyway. I'm going to duplicate it because we can expand shapes. Let's go to Object, Shape, Expand Shape. So this is now no longer a shape, but a path, as you can see up here. And you see the center is no longer shown. So this is the shape, shows the center, and this doesn't show the center. If you turn that on, then it shows the center again. And now you can, of course, use that center to select the object. And that also works with the direct selection tool, like this. And if this is off, then this doesn't work. But also for this one here, it doesn't work selecting. when that center is turned on. Now we can use that now. I'm going into outline view and you see all the in-betweens from the blend are not actually there. Now what I still need to check is if that center is shown, and it's still shown, I need to hide it. And then I can take the direct selection tool, make sure I do not click on a line, and then just drag a rectangle that is larger than the inner circle. And you see, we have just selected what we want to select. The outer circle is not selected. Now hold down Shift and press the arrow down key to move that just how much you want to move it down, and then it's finished. What we can now do, if everything is working correctly, select this blend and of course expand the blend. And then you can go to the OpArt tutorial and watch there how to color that.